Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan and today we have a bins haul and this is a fan-freaking-tastic bins haul. I'm so excited. I think there's a few new to me brands and then this right here. I'm so excited. If you are new here, my Goodwill outlet charges $1.99 per pound. Paid $1.99 per pound for all of the things that I'm about to show you. Speaking of, if you are interested in any of these things and you don't see them listed across Poshmark, eBay, Depop, or Mercari, please let me know in the comments below and I will get them listed just as quickly as I can for you. Without further ado, let's jump in. First, right here, I can't believe this. So this literally was in an old row from the day before and it was right on top of the bin. And I was shocked to see the brands because this is literally what you hope it would be. If you find a vintage wedding gown that has kind of this vibe, it's exactly what you want it to be. This indeed is a stunning, absolutely gorgeous, kind of like off-white, I would say, long sleeve, illusion, high neck with this gorgeous lace detail, vintage gunny sacks, bridal dress. I'm not even joking. And like I said, it was absolutely in the row from the day before. It's like someone made a life decision, you know, at the checkout line because this particular row is right next to the cash registers. Hello, sorry, I'm just trying to unbutton it so I can show you the tag a little bit easier. Where is it? Okay. And I've never seen this tag before. This is so exciting. Romantic Renaissance Bridal Collection. Gunny Sacks by Jessica McClintock. Hello. Hello. Again, right there is the tag. I couldn't believe my eyeballs when I saw that this was Gunny Sacks. I was like, no way. And on top of that, she is in stunning condition. It has a really gorgeous little ruffle, like hemline, little lace ruffle to the bottom hemline there. Beautiful. And it does have some lace going down like the very back to kind of give, I guess, like the illusion of a train. I don't really know what you would call that, but really beautiful. It does have a tie too. Hopefully editing me will have popped a photo on the screen for you a little bit better because I know it's very hard to get the full effect. Absolutely stunning. I would say the only thing perhaps wrong with it is right here on the shoulders, kind of like where someone would touch it on a hanger, I would assume. It looks a little maybe discolored, perhaps. I mean, and that's saying a lot. Like, I'm trying to find a flaw by saying that. And then again, same thing, perhaps a small bit of discoloration to the interior neckline. Other than that, she's beautiful. I can't wait to get this listed and send her off to a new home. Absolutely stunning Gunny Sacks bridal gown. Okay, now onto the rolling rack. This is so cool. And I was hoping this had a brand on it. I can't tell what brand it is. It's unmarked everywhere except for this little metal buckle part does say that it's solid brass. So it's a quality buckle at the very least. Oh, is that upside down? It is upside down. This is a really cool, what do they call this? Not whip stitch, not crochet. Oh, what is that called? I don't know. You have to tell me in the comments below what this is called. Little embroidered golf. I was going to say golf flavor. Golf style golfing logos belt. It has all kinds of golf like brands on it. Callaway, TaylorMade, Ping. What does that say? Wilson, Lynx. What's that one say? I've never heard of that one before. I don't know what that says. Titleist, Pinnacle, and what does that say? Ping? Or would that be, I don't know what that one says. Cobra, maybe? Fun fact, my very first big girl real job when I was 18 was at a golf shop, a resale golf shop. So I'm very familiar with most of these brands. I don't think I've ever seen that one though. I think it says Y-O-I can't tell what that says. No idea what that says, but I think this is really cool. And upon Googling it, belts that look very similar to this, there's a brand, I think it's called, something in Smathers, I think, that makes belts that are very similar to this. And they make ones that are Masters edition, and they are very expensive. So hopefully, just because this has that very similar look, it might do really well. Additionally, there's a large group of the population that loves golfing. Like I said, it is completely unmarked, unbranded on the one side. So I don't even know what size this is, but a really cute little preppy golf accessory. And I think a man or a woman could wear this for sure. So we'll see how that does. Next, this is a new to me brand. Look at that. I love the back pockets and all of these little details here. I love how the little buckle loops are crisscrossed. It just gives an extra little style point. I really love the little waist tightener belt loop details as well. And I love this style, like very military, utilitarian flap style pocket. These are a pair of Alex Mill, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Alex Mill khaki pants. They are a size 6, and there's the brand. Like I said, this is a new to me brand, so I'm very excited to see how these perform. A great little pair of, I don't know, like I said, utility workwear pants, and they do have a nice seam down the back of them. So we'll see how these do. And oh, this is fun. This is a really extra soft. If this was my size, I probably would keep it. Look how well it matches my glasses. I love this color. It's kind of like a periwinkle blue shade. This is a G4 women's golfing hoodie. Like I said, it's extra, extra soft. It is an extra small, and it looks like it might be new without the tags. Perhaps that's a little hang tag Barbie there. This on the sleeve says, pray for birdies. Pray for birdies. That's so weird. Obviously, a little play on words for the golfing crowd. This is indeed their logo. So if you see that, definitely give a Google to the piece you have. And again, the brand is G4. The back is pretty plain. This is such a soft, really nice. I think it's a double, what do they call that? When it has like 2 layers of the fabric. I don't know what they call it, but this hood is definitely double lined, which makes it extra, extra nice. So we'll see how this does. G4. Next. Oh, this shocked me. Shocked me. When I first saw it in the bin, I was like, okay, Steve from Blue's Clues. And I don't even know if he wears these colors, but that's just what this kind of like extra large stripe looked like a rugby shirt to me was giving. And when I really looked at it, I was shocked. This is a Taylor Swift rugby shirt. The brand is Taylor Swift. I would assume just by looking at this, this is not something you would buy on one of her tours, like at a concert. I think this is something like her own personal merch that came from her website, which to my understanding and knowledge usually sells out quickly, and then you have to buy it on the resale market. So very excited to find this in the bins. It's in excellent condition too. I don't think anything's wrong with it, and I did steam it, so I gave it a pretty good look over. It's a size extra large, and then it does have her little, I guess, monogram embroidery here. And again, here's the tag, Taylor Swift. Does it say anything in the back? Made in Vietnam. So that's just all it says on the back. We'll see how that does. Next. Ooh, these are nice. And I could tell these were a nice pair of pants just by feeling them. I could tell they were at least, or I was hoping, a wool blend. These are a pair of men's jogger, I would say like travel athleisure pants. I have to take this off to show you the brand. Please hold. These are a pair of Bubaks. Bubaks, I think that's how you say it. I've never, this is also another new to me brand. Bubaks. Men's, oh no, they're women's. Ooh, do I try these on? Women's Size large. Oh, they're a little too big for me. I can already tell the crotch is a little too far down. Merino wool, I think. Merino wool blend. 33% merino wool, polyester, and elastane blend pants. The inside is made of viscose from bamboo and polyester. So that's very interesting. I thought these were men's pants. Okay. So we'll see how these do. And they do have little back pockets with like, kind of giving like Lululemon where they zip close. So they're definitely an athleisure-ish, like adjacent brand, I think. Travel wear, athleisure, babacks. So we'll see how those do. They feel really nice. They feel like really nice, comfortable, but nice looking travel wear. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Stay on the hanger, please. Next is another new to me brand. I did not look this up. I bought it based on the fabric content and what it looked like. And also the tag kind of says money to me, but I have absolutely been wrong about that in the past. This is a gorgeous little knit. I don't know if you call this a cape or a capelet, but it does have little holes for your arms to come out. I think this is so cool. Very like grandma core, very quiet luxury. It's plain on the back and it does have a brand, like I said, new to me brand. Roberto Colina. That's what it looks like. Let me hold still so you can see it. There you go. There's the tag. And then I think this, if I can recall, is a wool and cashmere blend. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's wool and mohair, even better. And then this tag says made in Italy and it says it's a size medium. So we'll see how this does. I love that. So cute. Okay, next. And actually before we move on, I just wanted to really quickly say thank you to everyone who has watched my fashion cores videos and has given feedback as to if they would be interested in a photography tips and tricks video. I'm kind of playing around with the idea of perhaps doing a membership portion of my channel where I put videos like that that are much more niche, much more tailored to resellers only, because I think some of my haul videos and things like that, or work with me's, other people that aren't necessarily resellers might enjoy watching as well. But then the very niche videos, I think, is only for a small market of people. And if I'm being honest, the two fashion cores videos that I've put out already, they didn't do so well in comparison to my other videos. People still watched them and commented on them, which I'm so grateful for, but they did, I think, kind of mess with my algorithm a little bit on YouTube. And if you're not a content creator, you're kind of pigeonholed into your niche and the style of video that you make on your channel. And when you step outside of that even a little bit, the algorithm doesn't like it. So all of that to say, I'm not trying to hurt my YouTube algorithm by putting out videos that the majority of people don't care about. Like I said, I was playing with the idea of perhaps a membership portion of my channel where I can put all of those very niche specific tips and tricks, deep dives, explanations, all of those things. I don't know. Yeah, you have to let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Anyway, next, this is a gorgeous, I would say it's oversized, at least slightly, Keats sweater. Perhaps this is a men's. I don't know if they make men's. I think they do, but just looks a little oversized to me for a size medium. And this tag I've never seen before. It's quite larger than the other quite larger than the other tags from this brand I have seen. I think this is a brand that, like, when I think about it too much, I can't say it correctly. It's like my brain doesn't know if I've already said it correctly or if I'm saying it wrong. Anyway, size medium, gorgeous, ribbed knit cashmere sweater with a hood. Love it. Absolutely beautiful. I think this will do fantastically. Nothing is wrong with this, and it is so soft. As I'm saying all that, I'm like very tempted to keep it, but I don't need it. I have several cashmere pieces, so I don't need this. Next, speaking of cashmere, I think this is a cotton cashmere sweater. This is the Radiant Raz Lake Life sweater by Crimson and Clover. Really cute, sleeveless, kind of like rolled hem detail. Oh, this isn't a rolled hem. Oh, yes it is. Rolled hem detail, little embroidered lake life. Again, look how well that matches my glasses. Really cute. We don't have a lake house and we don't go to the lake, so I'm going to sell this. This is, like I said, Crimson and Clover. It's a size small, brand new with tags. Really cute little transitional sweater. Ooh, another new to me brand, and I'm very excited to see how these do. These are a pair of, just based on the tag, I think these are motorcycle riding, perhaps Kevlar lined jeans. I haven't looked them up, and the fabric tag, unfortunately, you can hardly read it. It looks like someone either washed, these don't look that washed that many times, so I don't know how that tag is so faded, but the interior tag, you can't really read what the materials of these pants are, but if I was guessing, I would say they're lined with Kevlar, and these are motorcycle riding, like protective gear pants. The brand is Tobacco, new to me brand. They do say Moto Wear Company, which alerted me to the fact that these may be something I want to pick up. Aside from the fact that they just look like really nice jeans, like they just really say, a nice pair of denim jeans. The back pocket, or the back leather tab, is in really great shape too. And I love this dark indigo denim. Let me show you the inside and why I think they're lined in Kevlar. Before I started reselling, I would have told you Kevlar was like, I don't know, like a fine, like chainmail mesh or something like that. It's not. It looks similar to this, so that's what makes me think this is Kevlar. I have sold a shirt before that was this shade of yellow and it was 100% Kevlar, so I do think that is Kevlar, and it looks like the majority of these jeans is lined in the Kevlar. I'm not sure if the little front pouch right here is. This is just black here, so I think that's just a mesh, but the majority of these jeans is lined in Kevlar, and that's so if you fall off your motorcycle or get in an accident, these jeans will protect your legs. And if you ride motorcycles and you don't wear protective gear, please, 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 please start doing it. It's absolutely not worth it. You could get so hurt, and something like this can make a giant difference. Anyway, I'll get off that soapbox now. These are a size 29 and they are in excellent condition. So I'm very excited to see how these do. Pieces like this typically aren't cheap, so I would expect quite a good return on these if I was a betting girl. Oh, this is so cute. And this, I think, is like, I don't know. Oh no, it's not the same. So this is, what I have on right now is a Varley ultra soft crew neck or something. And this is also Varley, a very similar cut, but I think this has like a little more detail here. And obviously this is a ribbed knit sweater situation, and mine is kind of like more of a sweatshirt. The brand is Varley. Like I said, I think this is this is a small. This is 100% cotton, and I absolutely love this like dusty rose color. I think this will do really well. I'm obsessed with this. I just got this. I bought it yesterday, threw it in the wash and put it on today. Absolutely one of my new favorite things. So I think maybe something else we will do on my channel. Maybe I'll do like a work with me soon or something and throw in there cleaning out my own personal closet and pulling some things, because like I mentioned in the video before, if I keep something for myself, I like to at least take out one or double things from my personal closet to kind of build a closet, to build a wardrobe of things that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and every single thing in my closet is something I love. That's what we're working on. Anyway, Varley, absolutely beautiful. Little, almost like rose gold color sweater. When I tell you, so this wasn't this way. It was inside out, or the other way. It was reversed when I found it. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my God. And I told Jack, because he was actually at the bins with me this day, I told him I would have died for this in like middle school. I would have loved this. Absolutely loved it in the 90s. This is, look at that. That's the color I saw. I'm telling you, little me loved, absolutely was obsessed with fabrics or colors like this. Look at it. Anyway, let me tell you the best part. This is a vintage Guess. Guess jeans. Reversible faux fur and like metallic vest. And this lived through the regular store for $5.99. 1000%. I would have paid $5.99 for this at the regular store. I'm just upset. I love it. Anyway, let me show you the tag because it does have a tag in the pocket. I don't know why everyone else passed on this. Genuinely, I have no idea, but okay. I'm happy they did. Oh, hello. Can we Guess outerwear? It's a size small and it was made in USA. So cute. I love the color, if I haven't made that abundantly clear already. And the interior or the reverse side with the fur is in impeccable condition. I really think this is going to do well. And if I was guessing, perhaps it will do well on the Depop. Okay, so I need your help with this one. I picked it up based on the style. And when I was steaming it to prepare for the haul, I noticed it had a few stains. So I threw it in the wash. And then after I threw it in the wash and hung it to dry and was steaming it again, I realized, shoot, maybe it had a tag and I hope I didn't wash it away. This is a, I don't know. I hope this is a vintage like 40s, 50s, 60s, somewhere along that line. Literal jailhouse jacket. I know that's weird to hope for something like that, but from what I can tell, original vintage jailhouse clothing is very expensive. So I hope that's what this is. It has, like I said, I didn't think it had any brand or any markings or anything until I washed it. And then I saw this down here. And I think right through here used to be a tag, and that's just the remnants of where the tag was sewn on, unfortunately. So I have no idea what that said. But if you get close enough, you can see the buttons kind of look old. These look like an older style button that they would have put on jeans back in the day. And it has one pocket. Some of the buttons are rusted. They have no markings on the back. I don't know. The bottom hemline of this jacket is giving me pause as well. It's got like a green thread going through there. I literally have no idea what this is, but if it is an original jailhouse kind of jacket, I think it could be big money. So we'll see how this does. I have to do some more research. I haven't really done any research on this yet, so we shall see. It has a single pocket in the front, so hopefully that will help me to date it a little bit. But if you know anything about this, anything about what that might have been, I know that's like a long shot, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that's where the tag was. Anyway, to be determined on how this does. Next, this is cool. And it's even better on the hanger. Like when I first saw it in the bin, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm definitely going to buy it for the brand and for the fabric. But look at that. So cool. I love that it kind of looks like confetti falling from the sky and like landing on the bottom of the shirt. Hello. This is a stunning, very Lagan look, artsy Neiman Marcus, right? Yeah. Neiman Marcus, 100% silk, 2XL, kind of like, I don't know, overcoat or blouse. It's not really a blouse though, because I don't think you could wear this by itself. It has two little Chinese knots, I think that's what they're called, or frog knots, frog buttons right here on the front. And it doesn't really close that much of the jacket. So it's pretty open. I, again, love the way it looks. So we'll see how this does. Neiman Marcus. Next, this is exciting. And it surprised me a little bit because things I found from this brand before are quilted goose down. So to find a wool piece is very exciting. This is a scoop, little mini winter après-ski snow bunny skirt with a really fun little waist cinch right here, like on your back. I think that's so cute. This is Skahoop, if I didn't say. There is the brand right down there. I'll show you the tag because it's a little bit easier to see. Skahoop, size large, little mini skirt. Oh, this is so pretty. So pretty. And this actually lived through the regular store as well, but I already listed this, so I took that tag off. And I want to say the regular store was only asking like $5 for this. Probably I would have paid that, but I think this is my first time listing this brand, so we'll see. This is a really nice resort wear crochet puff sleeve little top, and this is by B.A. and S.H. Bash. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's a size large and it's in really great shape. So cute, and I think this is perfect for spring summer transition. See how that does. Very resort wear, if I didn't say that already. This is so exciting, and I haven't found this brand in so long. This is a little linen three-quarter sleeve crop top by Not Perfect Linen. It's a size extra small. It's a really like muted terracotta color, and it's in great shape. Again, Not Perfect Linen is the brand, and this I think is kind of like their little logo-ish, but Not Perfect Linen. Cute. We'll see how that does. I couldn't believe this. I'm paying attention to digging in the bin, and I glance over, which I try not to do. I try not to pay attention to what anybody around me is doing, because then you can't pay attention to what you're doing. And I looked over and this tag was just staring at me. I was like, what? This is a Buck Mason. I think this is like the heavyweight oversized crew neck or something like that, even though it doesn't look very oversized. Buck Mason is the brand, and this is a size medium, I believe. Yeah, size medium. Really nice, kind of like military vibes crew neck. I really love this little detail here, and I think a lot of people also love that little detail. It does have a small stain, very small, almost like whiteout or paint or something, and I did wash this and that didn't lift any more than that. So we will see how this does. I do believe it's 100% cotton. Buck Mason. Oh, this is a heartbreak a little bit. I mean, yes and no, because I have it, but also it's damaged. This is a gorgeous, very soft girl aesthetic coquette cashmere, 100% cashmere, juicy couture, and not new juicy couture, vintage juicy couture dress with this little like ruffle bib detail on the neckline. Hello. It's a size medium, and like I said, it's 100% cashmere. Unfortunately, she does have a small hole in the back. I'm glad it's on the back and not on the front, but not perfect. We'll see how this does though. I think it's so cute, and this is so soft. It's so soft. This is a major bolo brand if you've never found it before. This is also very tempting to keep. A Luna? I don't know how you say it, right there. Luna? I think that's what you say. Size medium, mock neck knit sweater Henley situation. This is traditionally a sleep or loungewear brand, but I think you could totally wear this as a shirt. I think it is a cashmere blend, if I am not mistaken. Organic cotton, nylon, and silk. Not cashmere, silk. Major bolo brand. This brand has a great following and resells really well, so I'm very excited to see how this does. Next, this is a great brand too. Straff. I'm not sure how you say that. Hello, can we focus? There we go. It is a size small. This is a fleecy lined, I think, right? Yeah, like faux fur, kind of like a deep pile fleece lined little vest. This is the, I think it's a, yeah, Recon Air vest. And this brand is very pricey, and I don't expect this to last very long. I don't have much experience with this brand, maybe one or two pieces if I can remember, but I do suspect this will perform pretty well, especially if I can get it listed before we are out of the chilly months. Another new to me brand. This tag is literally holding on by a thread, but thank God it's still there. What does it say? Mason Ullens? I think that's what that says. There's the brand. Like I said, a new to me brand. I've never heard of this brand before in my life. This is a very finely knit. I don't know if you can see. It's got like an argyle pattern. Oh, yeah. You can kind of see it there. Sweater, and it does have little buttons here on like the shoulder detail that also say the brand name. So I guess I could have figured the brand out if the tag had fallen off. I think this is a silk blend as well. No, wool and Lysol. Ooh, wow, this is so finely knit. Wool and Lysol blend, made in Italy, So we'll see how this does. Again, a new to me brand. I have no knowledge whatsoever about this brand, where it comes from, what it retails for, what it resells for, but it's so lightweight I couldn't leave it at the bins. And then last, this is so cool. Tea House by Lord & Taylor, 50% silk, 50% nylon, or rayon, I'm sorry, not nylon, like kimono style, almost like a duster. It's not quite floor length, right below your knee length, open wear, so beautiful with these butterflies. Hello? And I love this blue shade as well. I think this will do really well. It does have some stains right in through there, but I don't think that's too big of a problem. Here is the tag if I didn't show you. This is Lord & Taylor if you can't really read that, and then Tea House. So we'll see how this does. So cute. Love, 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 love those butterflies on there. Oh wait, one more thing, friends. I forgot. These also live through the regular store for $9.99. These are a pair of Ralph Lauren. Let me just show you one. Wooden clogs with a, I would assume, calf hair top. Hello. And I think these are pretty vintage, at least from glancing at them. That says Lauren, Ralph Lauren. The back says Lauren, and they are wooden like clogs. So I think that might help them to do well. However, I will say, they say size 8 in the bottom, and I did slip these on when I got home and try them, and they do say 8. They're marked 8 on the inside on the inside as well. They're really tight on my feet. And I would say a size 8 typically is 1/2 size above what I normally wear. I would say typically I wear 7.5, somewhere around there, 7, 7.5, 8. And these were a little tight on me. And I don't mean tight here. I mean tight like my foot was hanging out the back. So that's not going to be too fun in listing them, because I hope the person that buys these is going to read the description where I'm going to post the measurements and say in words that they fit or they run small. Maybe that's a known thing. Maybe I just have never sold Lauren, Ralph Lauren shoes before, and it's a known thing that they are on the smaller side. But I think these are really nice, and they're a great like quiet luxury minimalist shoe. So we'll see how those do. Okay, and that's actually it. If you want to let me know in the comments below which item I thrifted is your favorite, that would be awesome. I think I really am partial to this just because I love this, like, it just brings me back. Oh, and it says, oh, look, I didn't show you. It says Guess Jeans. Hello. I love these little military-esque pants. Yeah. I guess I'll let you go now, friends. That's all I have for you. If you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on your way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.